I want you to take a moment and just look at this segment of my collection with me, and you'll just tell me what's missing here. Exactly. I need another Batman figure. Earlier today I was down at Myrtle Beach again, and I found myself just wondering, kind of curious, what other comic book shops were in the area. And I did a quick search on my phone, and I found that there was a place called Apocalypse Comics nearby. And I had actually been to a place called Apocalypse Comics over in Columbia, South Carolina. Well, once I got to Apocalypse Comics at Myrtle Beach, I found out that these stores are actually owned by the same person. And the owner just happened to pop in. I got to speak to him for a moment. So I actually am going to do a promotional video for that location pretty soon here. I hope to have it up by tomorrow. But anyway, after I went around and I got my footage and everything, I did decide to pick up one item. And I have here this Batman Lil Gotham figure, which is by DC Collectibles. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a look at the figure here in the package. And I will get him out here in a moment. But in the package there, you see he's very stylized, sort of almost a little person. Look, I started to say munchkin, but I know that's a bad word now. But, you know, here he's sort of a little person style, almost kitty-like. And then he does have an extra hand there with the grappling hook. Let's go and take a look at the back of this package. And I will point out one thing real quick here. The package is definitely kind of beat looking. You see how much glue there is on the side? I think you can see that clearly enough. So this is something it's very bent up around the edges and everything. And I don't think that's the fault of the store. I think it's just these figures are really not meant to stay in this packaging. So maybe that's why they didn't put a whole lot of effort into the package. Okay, DC Collectibles. Taking a look here at the back. Well, at that location, they did have the Robin figure as well. But I was worried about whether or not he could actually stand on his own. I didn't notice, though, until I looked it up out of curiosity when I got home, that these other figures actually do come with stands. So the Robin, Harley Quinn, I believe the Joker as well, they come with a stand. So even though they had those slim legs, they would be alright out of the package. And now that I know that, I may actually get these other figures later on. Like I said, I know where I can get Robin, but I may get Harley Quinn and Joker as well. I do like their designs also. But for right now, Batman, he looked pretty sturdy. Doesn't even look like he needs a stand, and we'll see if that's true in just a moment here. Real quick, a shout out here, since it does have the designers here. It says designed by Dustin Nguyen, and I'm probably killing that last name. I'm not sure how I pronounce that. And then sculpted by Jongwon Lee. Again, I hope I'm not destroying that name too badly there. But I do like that it actually has the creators' names there on the packaging. Okay, but that's enough of looking at the package. Let's go ahead and get this guy out. You can definitely see Frank Miller's influence here. This is heavily inspired by The Dark Knight, the color scheme and everything, and just the general design of the figure. But the mold is kind of wider than the normal Batman would be, just to go along with that Lil Gotham theme, which, by the way, Lil Gotham is actually a comic as well. I haven't looked at the series. I'm not even sure if it's still an ongoing series or not, but I may check it out eventually, since I do like the designs of the characters. The cowl and everything, I think, looks pretty good. I like the white eyes, of course, which is pretty typical for Batman, but just the way that they're slanted here looks really cool. And it does have the brow there as well, which helps to accentuate that. So that looks pretty good up close. I really like the flow of the cape here. It almost looks like real fabric, but of course it is made of rubber there. Checking articulation here. The head swivels some. The arms can swivel. The waist is solid. There's no twisting at the waist. And the legs are flexible as well. Actually, I'm not sure why it feels like this one is more flexible This one feels stiff on this side. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe that's to help it stand though, and in fact, that's what I want to go ahead and check here and see if this little guy will stand and be able to stand up here along with my other figures. So, boom, there he goes. He actually does stand up pretty well without a base. But like I said, the other figures in this series, and let me show them to you again. The Robin, the Joker, the Harley Quinn, I definitely think they need a base, and from what I've seen, they do come with a base. And I'm really interested in getting those other figures now that I have this one. So, I still have my die-cast armored Batman, which wouldn't stand before. Let's see if he's ready to stand up here as well. Let's wait a second here. Let's see if he'll stay. Okay, looks like it's good right now. Hopefully he'll stay there. He's very testy though. Like I said, that figure, if you saw when I talked about that figure before, very difficult to get it to stand, but this new one here seems pretty sturdy. And I do want to do one thing with him. Let's switch out the hand and get a look at the grappling hook. Yeah, I like that. It looks pretty cool. In fact, the design of this grappling hook really reminds me of the grappling hook from the animated series, which I used to always love when Batman used the grappling hook in that series. Up and down he goes. I don't know, maybe this new Batman can rescue him later on. But anyway, like I said, I'm pretty happy with this new Batman figure, and I'm sure this won't be the last Batman figure that I get. Here, I'll go and let you watch over him, because I am very much interested in the quantum mechanics Batman figure, which I believe at the time was called a Q-Pop. Seems like they've sort of switched to Q-Figs. Maybe that's some sort of issue with Funko and they want to keep the peace. I'm not sure what's going on there. But I think, and you all can correct me if I'm wrong, that a couple of months back, I want to say it was Loot Crate that actually had that Batman figure in it. So if you got that Batman figure by Quantum Mechanics, please let me know what you think of it, because I am considering getting that as well. In fact, I'm considering getting several figures by Quantum Mechanics, you know, just to keep the variety up here some, even though I always will mainly focus on Funko Pops. In fact, I had a good haul here today, and I got another video coming very soon. Very soon. It could be later on tonight, could be first thing tomorrow. There will be a video of the haul that I had today. But that's it for now. I just wanted to share this one particular figure with you. Since it isn't a Funko Pop, I just decided to keep it on its own. But you might want to consider checking out this series yourself. Again, it's these Batman, Lil Gotham figures by DC Collectibles. Pretty cool in my book. You all take care.